Rally Suspension Kit is an aftermarket set of parts that you can buy from the catalogue in your garage for 9,550 marker, and is deemed one of the better upgrades for your Satsuma. Whilst it may seem rather expensive, it provides unbeatable stability for the rally track and is definitely worth it. So how do you install it? Once you've received your new suspension from Tamer, unbox and look at the parts. It's the same as the stock parts with just some extra knobs for tuning. 2 rally coil springs, 2 rally shock absorbers and 2 rally struts. First, we need to remove the wheels. Here's a trick to get all the wheels off at once without having to use that annoying jack. Unscrew all of the 13s on every single wheel, start the car and drive backwards. Ta-da! We're now going to replace the front suspension. Undo the 12 bolt on the steering rod found here. Now unscrew the 4 size 9 bolts on the strut. And the 3 size 10 bolts on top of the strut. Now remove both the strut and the steering rod by highlighting the part in the right corner and replace with the rally strut. Redo up the 3 size 10s, 4 size 9s on the bottom and reattach the steering rod with a single 12 bolt. Then re-add the wheel and tighten the 4 size 13 bolts. Repeat this for the other front wheel. Now onto the back. Unscrew the single size 12 bolt from the top of the shock absorber, the 2 size 6 bolts at the bottom, right click to remove the absorber and then right click to remove the spring. Again, we're going to do the reverse to install the racing version. Add the spring, add the racing shock absorber, then do up the 2 times 6 bolts and the single 12 on top. Re-add the wheel with the 4 13 bolts. Do this for the other side. With all the parts installed, let's get to the tuning. Firstly, what do the knobs mean? Blue means bump. The more plus you go, the harder the suspension on compression when the car bumps. And the more minus you go, the softer the suspension will be on compression. Red means rebound. The more you go plus, the slower the rebound will be, aka the decompression of the suspension. And the more minus you go, the faster the rebound. So what setting should you use? The reality is, everyone's going to give you a different answer as everyone has different Satsuma preferences and racing abilities. Personally, I put both the bump and rebound knobs as far into the plus as possible, usually going back 2 to 3 notches on each. This is because the rally track is bumpy, and I want the least amount of recoil possible. The trade-off for this, however, is the harder the suspension, the easier it is to brake, so if you mess up, it can get a little expensive. When looking at rally speedrunners who have the fastest possible times around the Suvi Sprint, they all have their suspension tuning as plus as possible. So take what you will from that fact. Try different settings and see which one you like. Happy racing!